If anyone asks a South African cricketer or a fan, what would be their most detested word? The answer would be unanimous: choke. Since they were allowed to participate in international cricket after their apartheid era, South Africa have found innumerable ways to find themselves out of the tournament in the knockout stages. They have either underperformed or lost from winning situations. Let's begin with the very first major tournament they played. In the 1992 World Cup, South Africa were cruelly denied a berth in the final. Against England in the semi-finals, they were on course to victory when rain interrupted play. When play resumed, they were given an impossible task of chasing down 22 runs of the last delivery. As a result, they bowed out. Then, let us go to the 1996 World Cup. They won all their 5 group stage matches. Then, they faced a certain Brian Charles Lara of the West Indies and lost in the quarterfinals. But they did win the inaugural ICC Knockout Trophy in 1998, which was then known as the Wills International Cup and was held in Dhaka. Later, the next year, they were favourites to win the 1999 World Cup. First in the Super 6 stages, Herschel Gibbs dropped Steve Waugh's catch as Australia won an important game. At the time, it did not seem very crucial, but Australia did finish ahead of South Africa in the table. Then came the most famous tie in cricket history in the semi-finals of that World Cup. That table standings did come back to haunt South Africa in the end. In the 2003 World Cup on home soil, the rain gods played yet another cruel joke on them. Another tie ensued and they crashed out in the group stages. Fast forward 4 years later, and they completely underperformed in the semi-finals against the dominant Australians. They then got knocked out of the 2007 ICC World T20 in the Super 8 stages. From almost topping the group at one stage against India, they lost the match and got knocked out. In the 2011 World Cup in India, they faced a relatively, unfancied New Zealand team in the quarterfinals. Again, from a seemingly winning position, they managed to lose. This then continued to the ICC Champions Trophy 2013. A strong unit on paper completely shot themselves in the foot and lost in the semi-finals. If one adds all these failures, the conclusion would be that they have choked yet again. Now, you know why they hate that word.